collection wall again. Yay! You know what that means. Another Demonius X collection video. It's 4:20 right now, and I'm not smoking weed, but I am smoking an e-cig. See? You ain't got the little button and everything. You saw that. It's a vape. Let me see if I can get it on camera. Even if I didn't, who gives a fuck? And the flavor's alright. It's called it's cookie dough. I like cookie dough ice cream. It's been a favorite of mine since I was 11 years old when I used to hang out with my buddy Donald. Anyways, this ain't about e-cigarettes and the like. This is about collections and whatnot, and we're doing a collection on my small Wii collection before I hacked it, and now I don't have to buy games anymore. But the games I did buy or received as gifts, I'm going to go ahead and show. Alright, first on the list, Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles. One of the best looking games I've ever seen on the Wii this far, and the amazing thing about it is I'm surprised, is for as good as it looks, it's not a dual layer. It's a single layer game. But it's really good looking. And the gunplay aspect isn't bad. It's a lot of fun. And the detail when you shoot the zombies is actually pretty realistic. I enjoyed the game. Because, well, I like Resident Evil 2, and it revolves around Leon and a lot of the stuff that happened in 2 and Code Veronica. And the close-up of Claire Redfield's ass always makes a pervert like me happy. And the next on my list, I actually bought this after I hacked my Wii. It's the trilogy. I mean, how could you not want this? Because for one thing, it comes in a real sexy metallic case, and as you can see, it's complete. And behind the manual, which is about, it's real thick. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's one of the thickest model. And you get this really sexy Metroid book with a lot of insight on Samus and what the Prime trilogy entails. And I will tell you, they did take a lot of the little details out of this pack, I guess, to fit all of it onto one dual layer DVD, which I think is complete bullshit, since the original GameCube disc size was 1.5. If you put 1.5 times 2, which would equals Prime and Echoes, you have 3.0 gigs. And then you had to add the Wii game, which is, I don't know what size it is. I'm guessing maybe 2 gigs. There was no need to take out the little details that made Prime and Prime 2, you know, a good game. In detail, I mean. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that, so we'll just go on with the next game. Smash Brothers Brawl. Back when I had my old account on YouTube, I posted when I bought this, and I was very excited. But I played Melee too much, which is why I don't play this game as much. I beat the adventure mode and unlocked some characters and whatnot, and I barely play the game. Just once in a while, it's cool to play, you know, just because it's Smash Brothers. But I can tell you right now, when the next one comes out, I probably won't even touch it because I'm kind of bored of this whole system because it's very unbalanced. Okay, TMNT. It's the same as the GameCube versions, just with Waggle. I bought this because it was only 20 bucks, and I'm a fan of Turtles, always have been. Almost as much as Thundercats, but not quite. Red Steel 1. A lot of people bought this when the Wii was released thinking it was going to be a good game, and I honestly liked the game. It cost me 10 bucks. I mean, I can see you paying 50 and kind of being pissed off because of the gun control was great, but the sword control was hideous. I'm still stuck on the boss where you have to break his sword. I just can't get it to work right. Here's a surprise. This game was launched alongside with the Wii as well. And it was cool how you can put your MP3s and listen to that. I don't see many games that do that anymore. This game was a lot of fun and the graphics were good. The only thing that didn't work right was the turning aspect, for whatever the reason. Like I've mentioned in past videos, I am a pretty big fan of old King of Fighters. I don't care for the series now because, well, just like everything else, it gets boring. But this is a really good buy here. I mean, you get King of Fighters 94, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in all in one collection. And they play just as well as their Neo Geo counterparts. The only thing I don't like about it is you don't have the ability to listen to the arranged soundtrack while playing the game. But you can listen to the music. Oh, and the challenge mode is complete garbage. And speaking of games of collections and whatnot, here's another one. Anthology. A lot of people want to pick up the PlayStation version for the control, but this version's control is fine. Just use the one where you hold the remote like an NES style and shake the remote when you want to throw a grenade. It's just as good, and personally, I don't like the PlayStation control pad. Give me the SNES one and I'm fine. Now, what they should have done with Metal Slug Anthology is made classic control support. That would have made the game absolute god. But one thing I don't like about Metal Slug now, other than it's the same fucking game every time now, and I'm tired of it, you can't shoot diagonally. You need to make a game to shoot diagonally. It's bullshit. There's another game I got on eBay for $7. Okami. Excellent game for what it is. It's colorful. Has Japanese written all over it. It's not as colorful as the PS2 version. For some reason, the colors seem watered down. But if you like any kind of cell shading, Zelda-esque titles, pick this up. Unless you have the PS2 version already, then don't waste your time. The sequel of this just came out recently. I bought this when it first came out as well on launch day at Game Crazy. I had my copy reserved, and they're trying to make me buy that stupid fucking super thick strategy guide. You don't need a strategy guide to play Mario Galaxy. You see the fucking star, you go to it, pick it up, go to the next one. It's a good game, though. Yeah, I got the soundtrack edition. Because if you look, here's the disc, and there's the soundtrack. Now, a lot of people didn't like this game because of some of the problems it does have. However, if you actually sit down and play it, not a bad game. But I do have to say, them trying to do motion control really does ruin the game. Which is sad because it has the ability to be a blockbuster game. But you should really sit and actually play through it if you can get through the motion control aspect. But I hate to say this because I'm not a fan of Microsoft. If you own an Xbox 360, and chances are you do, you should pick up that version. I've said it once and I say it again. I'm a big fan of Rygar, and how could you not love this box art? It's sexy. I mean, not Rygar himself, just the coloration and the dark, eerie feeling it gives you, and I like that font. That's neat. It's the same as the PlayStation 2 version, just different looking character, and it also has an ability to anti-alias the graphics, which I must say looks fantastic for what it is. Anyways, I'll be right back.